Did you stand on that?
I didn't realize what I was getting into either.
Okay.
So I don't know if Mike started the video already or not. If he didn't, welcome to another day at the Knorps.
Well, he was videoing us.
Oh, okay. So he did.
Okay, Asher's out here with his the forge, which he's using this old blow dryer to heat it and getting the rebar hot. So did you do this? Which one of these did you do today? This one? So he's kind of gotten this old railroad, what do you call these?
Yeah.
Nail thing to a point. He's trying to make a punch. Are you going to try to do the same thing with that one right there?
What?
Are you trying to do the same thing with that?
No, I'm going to actually punch it.
Oh, you're going to use this as the punch?
It seems to work.
Oh, okay. Peter is assisting in his own way out here. Don't worry, he has hearing protection in, but no, he needs some eye protection too. But Asher's looking fairly prepared. We'll hope this bucket doesn't melt. Anyways, that's as good as we can do right now for the forge. All right, Asher, let's see what you did. You successfully punched a hole in that thing. Nice. So you used what?
This, which I also made.
Okay, so you also got that into a point. Punched a hole in that. Was it hard to do?
Peter helped, and I just need Peter to hold it, so I.
Oh, yeah. Just because it's hard to hold it so far out or something?
No, because I don't have enough.
Oh, you need both hands?
To do that.
You're right.
And Peter just holds it like that.
That's why it's good to have a helper, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
It's
a little crooked, though, this.
Well, that's okay. You get that worked out.
This is what it used to look like.
Okay. Nice.
See, like, lengthened, or got longer, I should.
Oh, it lengthened, yeah. Yeah, it looks great.
You could use one of these
Made your own
as
punch.
a, what's it called?
They call that a,
Wedge?
not a wedge. There's some other name for it. There's punches. There's a drift, maybe, or drift.
Drift.
I can't remember. Something like that.
You see all the stuff that came off of it. The
The
flakes.
slag or whatever.
Yeah, slag. It's called slag.
Yep.
Peter's playing with the fire right now.
So Asher's been watching. You watched some of Aaron. Is it Eric Steele? What's how you say?
Alex.
Alec
Steel.
Steele. Some of his stuff. So that's been helpful. He also offers a. Oh, you got the books too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alex Steele also actually you can buy a course.
Or. Yeah.
Like an introductory course. I haven't gotten that yet, but he has some videos about starting as a blacksmith. So I think we'll get those so you can check that out. And Peter's just enjoying playing with fire, I think. One more use for the an old blow dryer
Should I turn it on?
as a bellows.
So, I've been working on my dresser, my floral dresser. I'm just about done, but I'm going to take a little break from it because Asher here, you're like a chimney sweep, has been working on some blacksmithing stuff, and today you made first a punch, hole punch, and then he made...
Well, I already made that yesterday.
You had like a tool you were going to make into a shovel, and you used the hole punch to make a hole that you could attach to the shovel
Dad was
blade
videoing
to.
us
Oh, okay.
do that.
But he's going to go over to the woods because they have a bunch of old like rebar and junk in the woods, and that's where he gets his metal a lot of the time because, you know, metal's cool like that. You can just reforge it and reuse it. So I'm going to drive him, even though it's not very far, so that we can carry more back. I'm going to go with him in the woods, though. So we're going to do that now. Okay, we used to live right over there before we traveled in the RV, and so the kids know these woods well. So these are old woods. There's old cars in them. Just all sorts of old junk. Glad I wore these shoes. What? It's mushy.
We went far out and Judy scared we were gonna die.
Dude, these woods aren't as big as you think they are. But I guess it's kind of fun to, when you're a kid, that woods seem like they go on forever. If you're wondering why the color of the water is like that, it's because the dirt in North Carolina is red.
And that's fungi.
And you're right, that's fungus too. But the dirt here is really red. We could get clay from here someday when we have a kiln. We could make things with the clay.
Yeah.
All that right there. Well, that's a little bit of mix of sand and clay.
Is it okay if I get one metal thing?
Of course, we're all gonna carry some.
I mean, like, keep it.
What would you keep it for?
I don't know, because I want it.
Mm.
So did you stand on that?
I didn't realize what I was getting into either. I just.
Okay. I think. Maybe. It matters who you are. Okay, then just like climb.
Okay.
Should I take?
Here, you can step on those like branches.
All right, you're up.
Yeah, I know. We left that there so you could step there.
Okay.
We're already starting to get into trash.
This is very slippery.
Right there.
Good job, Mom. Now let's go this way.
Already trash right there.
Let's go this way.
Want to go under? Let me go through there and then it's clear most of the way.
Okay.
I like going this.
After this is
That's cool. Wonder what kind of metal that is.
it looks like it used to like hold a wine, that kind of
Oh yeah. I can steal them. What is that metal right there?
washing machines.
Oh, you're right. There's washing machine pieces. There's some corrugated steel right there, it looks like. This is a car maybe, or...
You know what that is?
Well, that's where a wheel would be.
Why is all
though.
this stuff?
I don't know. Not really sure.
Bring a hacksaw out here sometime.
This? You want this?
Seems good.
Where's metal?
Maybe.
Where's metal?
This is a stove. Maybe.
I found
I don't know what that is. Awesome. So I guess I had never been back here with the kids. I'd heard about it and I now realize like this is like the old town junkyard. Oh. Just all along this ridge, they must have, you know, a long time ago just come and thrown their junk here. You can see what degrades and what doesn't. And these tires all look like new, nearly. It's an old shoe.
Bottom, like the very bottom of the shoe, this was broken off. It's like the, like
I think I can see the toe on it too.
What? Toe?
You know, like the front where your shoe, like on a Converse, yeah.
Here. This is just a little bit left.
Crazy.
Okay, I got
Ooh,
my
bottle.
fair share.
Okay, let's go. Look, I just found this old shoe. It's amazing that it's been sitting out here and it's still fairly intact.
We don't know how
Threw
old
it
this
over
thing is.
here actually.
Oh, you did?
Figure it out.
A week ago.
This
Wait,
is an old shoe.
Peter Carson almost
Wait,
died
let's
over
see.
there. Remember?
Maybe it's not that old. It's got some printing in it.
Let me see.
No, held up pretty well though.
We could figure out what company it is. We can maybe be able to look up.
Well, the company probably would have been written on here.
That was like the bottom of it.
I know. You know how like it says it on the bottom of your shoe, but yeah. Okay.
Here, Mom, this is where Carson almost died.
I know. Peter already told me.
I think that's the branch.
The boys are referring to a time when they were playing out here with their friends, and like a stick came down, and like did he like step out of the way just in time?
Yeah.
A big, huge branch just fell from the tree and like nearly hit him.
pulled on a
vine. And the branch came with it. So that's good for now. Let's head on back. Okay, just put it up and very softly, like don't slide it on top of the seats. There's our old house. Crazy.
Dinner time. We went.
Is the wheat exception from all of my rules.
Right, Megan does not eat gluten unless it's pizza.
No, this pizza.
This pizza specifically.
Mom can't do without it.
Alino's. Oh, it's not on here.
Life would not be worth living.
Alino's in Mooresville, North Carolina is the yummiest. So, didn't want to make dinner, so this is it. And we got a friend over. Connor's here. Yes, and some of the kids are off. Esther's off babysitting for Allison and Weston, and she took even Jude with her. And Pearl is at Connor's house, so there's a little bit of switch. 6. Oh, if you count the 2 on missions, this is like a small crowd. It's really quiet too. Well, because everyone's shoving pizza in their face, partially. Now Megan is continuing to work on her project. Did you show any of this today?
I did just a little bit.
It's getting closer.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
I think it looks pretty good.
Thanks. And then I'll wax it. I will keep in this gray and.
Yeah, I like it. Looks so good. That's a little piece of art right there. Actually, a big piece of art. When you think about it.
Well, is it little or is it big, Mike? Which one?
Which one? Make up your mind. Well, we finished the pizza. I think you knew that. And then Megan finished painting the dresser. Megan is rewarding herself for all of her hard work today by coming to the thrift store. She's excited to see what she finds, right, Megan? Mm-hmm. I mean, you're really excited, right?
Stop it. Hey, look, that's a cute
Really?
piece.
How excited are you?
Look at this one.
Yeah, that's cute. You're gonna take that? Oh, someone beat you to it.
There's nobody else in here, though.
Well,
You want to go?
what would you do with that?
Just paint it.
No, I hate when I don't like asking, because then they ask around and they're like, yeah, I'm right here, I'm shopping, don't bother me. That happened last time. It's been about 2 minutes. Megan has 2 things in her arms. Another clog.
That's cute.
She likes that, but she's not picking it up. And then you got some piece of art there, or
Oh, really
photograph.
pretty photo from this, I think his name is, well, last Quattro, I think. I've had him before and sold him before. It's really good.
It's good stuff.
He's a good photographer.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
This music knows what it's doing.
This is a card catalog of things about gardening. So like everything from children's gardens to different types of flowers and trees to like how to grow things indoors. All sorts of stuff.
It's a cool thing Mom found at the thrift store.
It's from the 70s, I think.
Just turn around, let's see what it looks like.
It's card catalog in alphabetical order on all these different topics. Like this one I do want to do. They call it a bean wigwam, but I would call it a bean teepee. Mm-hmm. You can grow one of these and then like the kids
beans
can play in it, you know?
Grow up it.
Yeah, and it creates like a natural teepee in the backyard.
That's fun.
And then also to help, like if I'm painting flowers, like I was tonight, I can look at different types of like violets and see the picture.
Oh, yeah.
You know, ferns. Ooh, I love ferns. That's a huge section too. That's cool. It smells old.
Smells like the 70s.
Garage.
I'm gonna have water gardening.
Yes, now the cards are in order, so don't pull them out unless you're going to put them back in the right order.
Don't
They're in
want it to get messed
alphabetical
up.
order.
Ducky.
Okay. Part of this evening is editing the vlog. It's very loud in there right now, next to us.
What?
Megan can't hear me because she's got the headphones in. But Today the editing happened in the evening, so
Your Eve back out there.
I'm not sure how much you can hear on this, what's going on outside the room, but on the other side of this wall, the kids are watching the Secrets of Castle, I think, which is kind of the part of the series, the Victorian farm and all that kind of stuff, but they are building a castle.
Yeah.
And today they're watching one about this blacksmith Asher was pretty excited about, so that's happening. Okay, we brought this in to look at. And the kitty over here saw a box. So naturally, if there's a box, the kitty's gonna get in it. Because why not? Man, cats love boxes. Anything to get into. Megan is now debating what to do with this piece. Now that that one's done, and the one over at the warehouse is almost done, she's got something new to work on. So this is the new little item. It's kind of cute. I was actually quite skeptical of it at the store. Wasn't sure about these little legs.
I like them. I think they're cute.
But Megan likes them. She thinks they're cute, and her take on things is usually a little bit more accurate than mine. So nice thing is it's little, so it's easy to move around. That's what I'm happy about. We got it plugged in. Megan thinks that she'll leave the mirror in there and paint it. So I think it'll be cute.
In case you're thinking it's an antique, it's not.
This is not an antique. This is
I guess
70s?
maybe 60s on, maybe 80s.
Yeah.
It's cute though.
It's cute. But not antique.
So it's okay. And really, honestly, I think only when there's certain things that should never be painted, but they're very, very, very rare.
This is not one of them.
No, I mean, like, really, you'll never probably come across one of them.
Probably right.
I mean, like, maybe, you know, it belonged to a king. Maybe you shouldn't paint it, or it came over on the Mayflower, but... And then I probably wouldn't paint a lot of Art Deco furniture because the beauty is in the wood. So you kind of lose it when you paint it, but...
So,
I
it's
don't know
okay.
that you guys care anyways.
They don't care. This kitty's awfully comfy. Watching sleeping kitty is just pretty relaxing. Especially a cat who sleeps like that. Okay. It's quiet in here.
It feels really good.
It's kind of nice. Got the turn on the volume on this video though if we don't talk louder.
Oh, okay, stop yawning.
Megan's tired.
Let's just look at my
You
hair.
always checking your hair out.
Well, you don't see it for hours, and then
Suddenly you see it in the screen.
these blue blocking glasses are actually really nice. They soothe my eyes a lot when I'm looking at my phone. They also make me feel like a scientist.
You look so smart. You're like Clark Kent when he's not Superman.
And now?
Superman. Superwoman. All right. So it was a fairly good day. Kind of a, well, we recognize and know that things are a little bit crazy in our country right now. We know that.
We feel it.
We feel it. We don't talk about it very often.
Because who needs to hear about it again?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We
it's
know that it is.
like every corner, like, ah! First time you're like, whoa! And the second time you're like, oh yeah, I saw, ah, okay, enough!
It's all
get
around
it.
you.
Oh my gosh.
But I think what we've realized is that
Or at least our philosophy
our
is.
philosophy is that no matter what's going on out there, that you can choose to have peace and happiness here, wherever your here happens to be.
And if you say, like, that's not possible, like, it is possible, and if you haven't done it yet, you're not going to survive. You're not. I don't think it's going to get better for a while.
Yeah, we're not certain that
I don't
2021
know how
is
we're
going
gonna
to
go
better.
from where we're at right now to like everybody's good in 3 months. Like it's gonna take a while for us to unwind where we're at, and which means, and I don't think we're like everybody's like ready to do that. So it means you need to set up a place of peace and like a place of refuge and a place of safety, and like literally, yes, but also like somewhere where you find joy and abundance, and where nothing can stop you from that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the world may be going nuts out there, but it's not going nuts here, you know? And like a lot of the times the people that want you to feel that way is either because then you'll keep watching, or they can save you. Maybe
Right.
it's a political leader, or I don't know who else. And are there problems? Yes. But you have to have a place where you don't feel the weight of them all the time. And where you actually, not only do you not feel the weight of them, but you feel excited and you feel hope and you're looking forward to things. And so we've always kind of, I think there's always been this like negative idea of like, you shouldn't live in a bubble. But I think you should have a bubble. You should definitely have a bubble that you can go back to where the grass is always green and the sun is always shining. It doesn't mean you won't have to deal with those things, but it will mean that you have hope still and you have joy, and they can't take that away from you.
Is that a song?
Yeah, that Whitney Houston song.
Oh.
Because the greatest. I am in 5 different keys.
I don't recognize that.
Greatest
The
love
way
of all.
the way you're singing
Yeah, I
it,
know.
I know.
Remember from the 80s?
Yes.
We did the sign language for it in 4th grade.
Oh, yeah,
Remember?
right.
And
No,
I
I
never
don't.
practiced. I never went to the practices.
I wasn't there for 4th
And
grade.
then I just like showed up for it. You know the story. And they had like after school practice several days a week for weeks, and I went to like one, and I'm like, boring. And then the day of the performance, I still went
Classic
up there, and like
Megan.
other kids were like, what are you doing here? And I'm like,
You're like, I'm gonna get up
because
there.
the greatest love of all inside of me.
Yeah, if you had the chance to be on stage, you're not gonna pass that up.
Yeah, well, I
But
think
why-
also you got to leave the
Why
classroom
waste
early
time practicing?
to
Oh,
like go be there or something. And people were like, what are you doing here? You were never at the I'm like,
shh, keep that quiet.
anyways, you do need to have that place, and we find that it's because of our faith, it's a lot easier. And I know that some of you are like, don't preach to us, but it's so hard because our faith in Jesus Christ has been what has created the ability to have that peace and that joy. So how, it's hard for us not to, it feels disingenuous and a little bit weird to not say that, but we have had peace beyond understanding this year, meaning you shouldn't have peace. The world is falling apart, but we were able
Or it feels like it is.
Yeah, but we were able to find peace, and have hope in the future. And it takes some effort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be intentional about it.
Yeah,
and you're still gonna have bad days.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna read something and you're gonna start to like spiral down.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to like know and like find your footing again and find your foundation and be intentionally like creating that bubble again of like, this is an abundant, happy place where we still have a lot of like, the future is bright here.
Mm-hmm. And that's a choice to believe that, because it doesn't always feel that way, and I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who definitely feel that's lacking, but you can create that if you make that choice to do so. And it does take practice, and it can be a kind of,
it doesn't ever like just
you don't
done.
you don't just arrive and then it's over. You're constantly sort of trying to make that happen. You might have to read something, you might have to do something to get you in that mindset, or
go for a walk.
Yeah, something may have to be
meditate.
done to actually make that happen, but
It's
it
so
is
worth
possible.
it. It is so worth it. It's so exhausting to feel stressed and anxious and terrified and angry and outraged. Your just
Or
body
whatever.
can't take that, man. But yeah. So I know what you guys are going through, but because we're going through it with you, I don't know everything, but I understand.
In general, we know what's happening,
yeah.
in our world. So we that's what we try to create here. And we hope that you feel it when you're watching the videos.
We do it, and we do it in part for you too, because we all need it. We hope that you can feel that we've created this space and we've invited you into it as well. Like, we've done it for ourselves, but we also hope that, man, we all need somewhere we can go where everybody knows their name.
Right.
And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see the troubles are all the same.
Now that is a TV show reference. If you can name that TV show, I'm sure a lot of you can.
Troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
I don't know if I ever actually really ever watched.
Yeah, I don't think your parents would have liked you watching the bar show, but
yeah.
But
I know the jingle.
Well, anyways, and you guys mirror it back to us. We find, like, so we've all kind of created this bubble, and we're kind of extending our bubbles to each other, and I think that's how it's going to go.
True.
I think it's going to continue to go that way, that there's going to be people who are not having any peace or joy in their life, and then there's going to be the people who've created bubbles and will extend them to each other. Like, we have this neighbor who's the nicest woman.
Yeah.
And she does loops and her walks every day, and she's so kind. Mm-hmm. She brings us gifts, but she's always smiling and happy to see us, and talkative, and loves our cats and loves our kids, and her bubble's extended to us.
Yeah.
So, and then when you see people out in public and they smile and say hello, man, that goes a long way.
Or you can see they're smiling through the mask, right?
Yeah, happy eyes. And then there's the other people who are like, you're like,
you can't actually catch COVID from
it's
looking
okay, I
at
have
someone.
my bubble.
Did you know that?
We can't come to my bubble either. Where you're like, oh.
Guess not.
And then our bubbles will all connect until the whole world is filled with
bubbles,
hope and love and joy.
Hope bubbles.
We need to make a t-shirt that says something about bubbles. Bubble world. Let's all.
That sounds like some kind of Disney.
Make a bubble world, or welcome to my bubble.
That sounds kind of weird.
I know, that's what's funny about it. It's supposed to be. It's an in-joke with the KNS friends.
Okay.
You can't bother me. I'm in my bubble. Bubble up.
Bubblicious.
Bubblicious.
That's actually, I think, a trademark thing. So you probably
one.
can't use that. I don't have any good ideas. I just steal other people's. Actually, I have ideas. They're bad ideas that are my own.
I have ideas. Wait, you have ideas? Didn't you say I said they were bad ideas?
What?
Is that what you just said? Megan thinks they're bad ideas?
No, I think they are. I have ideas for things that aren't actually very funny, but I think they're funny. Anyways,
I'm gonna ask you what you're talking about after this.
Well, my T-shirt. I have T-shirt ideas that.
Let's hear one.
Are stupid.
Just throw it out there. Let's just do it.
I'm not throwing out any
ideas.
ideas.
We're all gonna think it's a good idea. Just tell us one of your T-shirt ideas.
There are ideas I have that I don't really ever voice because I know they're so stupid.
I would like to hear one. I've never heard one.
No. I can only think of one, and it's really stupid.
I want to hear it.
No.
You can think of one. You should be telling us.
No.
We're in a bubble right now.
Well, it's...
You're safe here. You're safe here.
You won't be safe for my ideas, though. I can't. I'm not going to.
I want to hear it so bad now. Everybody wants to hear it so bad now.
No, I don't. It sounds good in your head, but then you realize when you're going to
maybe it is a really good idea. Let's
voice
hear it.
Something, it sounds. No, they're stupid T-shirt ideas.
I want to hear your stupid T-shirt idea.
Where it's like it's like a picture that is a saying made by the picture. It's a well-known saying.
Okay.
But the saying isn't meant to be what the picture is, but the picture makes it sound like what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm totally making this T-shirt. I don't care what it is. I'm making this T-shirt and I'm putting it on the Knorpp and South T-shirt site.
This is more complicated than I think you want. No, it's actually not that complicated. It's so dumb. It is so stupid.
You guys,
I can't.
Link down below to whatever this T-shirt is. This is a big build-up. It sounds. I realize it sounds really weird though when you say it. So. There's a Barbie, like laying there. A lane,
laying down
this
Barbie.
Or something?
No, like laying down on its flat on its back.
Okay.
there's a shrimp on said Barbie, and there's a tong putting another shrimp on the Barbie. Haven't I shared? That's it. That's my t-shirt idea. That's the kind of stuff I'm coming up with, man. And my...
I said I would.
See, I told you that.
I wish you would share that more.
Oh man.
Gotta laugh at something in our bubble.
I actually get a lot of ideas like that, but that's for that one.
That was
is
one of the
stuck.
top
That was
ones?
like the first one.
Do we have to have the tongs?
Well, you have to show one being put on there
Okay, I'm making it.
because here's
How,
the thing.
though? Oh, how are we gonna do it? Because that isn't just screen printed. That would have to be like
it's like a photo.
That's an iron-on.
That's like a photo you have to take.
Yeah, so we have to get a Barbie,
No, see, we're not doing this.
and we have to put we do a white poster. We lay the Barbie on there. What should Barbie be wearing? It would be really great if she's wearing like a barbecuing outfit, right?
Barbecuing. Is that a well-known line? Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
Well,
Because I know it's in Dumb and Dumber. That's where he says it. But was it known before he said that?
I don't know. That was enough for
But
me.
we all kind of know what that means.
Yeah.
You made me do it.
Right? I did. I don't regret it. I have to go get some shrimp at the store and I'll have to borrow a Barbie. I'm not going to buy a Barbie. But here, this is what we're going to do. One lucky winner will get Mike's t-shirt idea.
Oh, the thing is, part of me thinks like this could be huge. These t-shirts are going to be the greatest thing ever because I'm going to come up with a whole line of t-shirts that are like
no
this.
problem
where
building this house.
There's no...
Because these t-shirts
There's
are
no...
just gonna
Yeah. There's no text. It's just the photo or the picture of the thing. And it's like a
What would
funny
you call
thing.
your business?
I don't know. I have to think about that. I don't know. I can't have this meeting on camera though.
Okay.
It's too much pressure.
Well, we love you guys. However much of that conversation that you got, because it was 17 minutes right now for
Holy
us.
moly. We just doubled the time of this whole video.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we
we
better
love
go.
you. And see you in your bubble. And ours and ours. Us and ours.
It's too late.
Yeah, anyways. I hope you're having a good day inside that bubble. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.